James from Vintage Bricks. Today we are going to look at a vintage spaceman set from 1979. It's a set 920, which is the Alpha 1 rocket launcher. Here's a set right here. We got a rocket. We're going to launch it, talk about the different components, some of the things happening in 1979. Also, the set was a classic that started off this spaceman theme that ran for about 10 years, 78 and 88. And these instructions had all this artwork on it. The box had a whole bunch of alternate builds. We'll try doing some of those. And just think about 1979. 1979 was also the year that the James Bond movie Moonraker came out. So I don't think that was a coincidence. So come on in and we'll take a look at this set and see what we can learn. Well, we'll jump right in, do a quick spin review of the 920. So the set had a multi-stage rocket. It had a command center, had the refueling truck, and here's our spin review. You can see it's on that nice moon crater, which was pretty standard for these sets. So a quick change of plans before the alternate builds. Let's take a look at the rocket. This is a rocket launcher after all. Okay, so here's our rocket. Now our rocket, look, I have a little diagram on the left here. So the white part would be holding the fuel. The blacks are the engines. And at the very end, our command module will come off here. And there we go. So it was a fully functional, albeit a bit small, launcher there. So here's the launch, T-minus 5 seconds. Mission control, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All systems go. Fire, fire, fire. Okay, there's a 6-foot rule. Got to stay away from that launch pad a little bit further. Okay, here come the alternate builds. They're really fun because there's only, less than 200 pieces. So it's a pretty easy to put these alternate builds together. And we're going to have as much fun as our little 6-year-old on the inside of the box here. Look at, he's having fun. And, you know it's on the moon because Mars is on the background here. Well, our first alternate build will be something that could have come out of the James Bond movie Moonraker. Okay, there we have our white spaceman with his high-tech radio there. So it's just a little simple wheels here for the laser gun. Then we'll put our rotating base on here. That on there. And he has his mission control here so he can fire his weapon. And then maybe these are side weapons here in case the moon creatures come to get him. And then the best part here is the laser. We'll pop that on. And then you can rotate this, clear the field here, and let him kind of hop on the back here of this. Well, there we go. Alternate build number 1. I told you these are fun and simple. One more to give you an idea of what you can do. This looks like the 462 rocket launch from 1978. It's a way to transport another rocket to our Alpha base. So give these alt builds a try. Okay, after that little detour, back to our main review now. On top of the command station, we had a radar dish that, could be for communication. Look at the thing on the right, that's a rover. But to me, this dish looks a whole lot like possibly some kind of laser gun. Tell me if I'm wrong or not. I think those spacemen had a secret weapon there. This next feature, I think, is a highlight of the set. Fortunately, the spaceman had a high-tech command center that could run all of the necessary computer calculations to launch the rocket successfully. Look at this. It's a room surrounded by computer banks, and even on the roof of it had computer banks. Look at this. This is so high-tech. It reminds me a whole lot of the high-tech computer banks in Lost in Space. I love those reruns. Danger, Will Robinson, danger! These trans yellow parts were spectacular. This 8x6 piece was only used in a few sets, only in space sets. And the color combination of the blue and the yellow trans, what a great complementary set that really sparkled and made these sets classic and iconic. Now on to some of the very first minifigures ever produced by LEGO. As we're on the topic of iconic, nothing is more iconic than the LEGO Spaceman. Eventually it comes in different colors. Initially in these sets it comes in the white and red. One thing to look for as you buy a set or buy a Spaceman, look for the percentage gold left on the moons, and also look that the chin straps are not cracked or broken. And what would a lunar set be without some lunar vehicles? Then here, this is has rocket fuel. And to get the rocket fuel, we have a clever little device here. We put it into the rocket fuel loader here, and then our guy can come over and turn on the fuel. It pumps into here, pumps up the launch controller here, and there we go. How to make a lunar surface. Here's how they did it. The moon base plate was a perfect color in the gray and just needs a little pockmark in there to show the craters. As a bit of trivia, there are over 9,000 craters on the moon. So, they had their choice of places to set up their base. Hey, thank you for watching today. I have a lot more vintage set reviews coming, etc. So please subscribe and have a great day.